Three news stories for you. Firstly, large number of ENDF troops and Amhara forces have been seen leaving Dessie towards Kombolcha. Where are they heading? Is ENDF withdrawing from Dessie? Is it moving to another front? I have some information for you. Secondly, a new political party has been formed to work in Tigray. Ethiopian state media is giving coverage to this new political party. Vision Public Movement has turned into a political party. We'll discuss this development. Lastly, General Werede Tigray's army head has issued three messages. One message is for the people of Ethiopia. Second message is for Ethiopian National Defense Force. And third message is for the people of Tigray. We'll discuss these messages. Firstly, viewers, ENDF and Amhara forces have been seen moving from Dessie towards Kombolcha. Several sources have shared this development with you that large convoys of ENDF and Amhara forces have been seen leaving Dessie towards Kombolcha. Is ENDF and Amhara regional force leaving Dessie? Is it leaving Dessie due to TDF's advance towards Dessie? Well, what we have learned so far is that reportedly ENDF Amhara forces, they are being relocated. Some units of ENDF and Amhara forces, they're being relocated to Shefra. Shefra is now one of the busiest battlefronts. I have been reporting about TDF carrying out shelling on Shefra. TDF got very close to Shefra. In fact, TDF entered Shefra, though of our news sources, Amhara news sources, they are denying. But TDF has entered Shefra, viewers. We have received some confirmation about fighting very close to Shefra. So it's not very surprising if TDF has entered Shefra. Yes, we can say that Shefra is contested. In order to support fighting Afar ENDF forces in Shefra, these ENDF troops in Dessie and Kombolcha are being relocated to Shefra. That is why some large convoys of ENDF Amhara forces, they have been seen leaving Dessie towards Kombolcha. From Kombolcha, these units will move towards Shefra. There is a road between Shefra and Kombolcha. Shefra is strategically very important. We discussed about that in yesterday's video. If you're in Shefra, you can move towards Mili, you can move towards Kombolcha. That is why ENDF Amhara forces, they want to stop TDF in Shefra. So it's not due to TDF's advance towards Dessie that ENDF Amhara forces are leaving Dessie and Kombolcha. TDF is advancing towards Dessie. It's somewhere close to High, but relocation of ENDF Amhara forces towards Shefra is due to ongoing fighting near and in Shefra. But still, there is presence of large number of ENDF troops and Amhara forces inside Dessie and in Kombolcha. Secondly, viewers, a new political party has been formed in Tigray. In Addis Ababa, you would say, not in Tigray, but it wants to work in Tigray. Name of the party is Vision Tigray. It was a sort of movement, Vision Public Movement, led by Lily Haile-Mariam. Lily Haile-Mariam has announced that this movement has been turned into a full-fledged political party because Tigray needs new ideas. Ethiopian state media is giving coverage to this political party. And Lily Haile says that party has huge public support in Tigray. Well, I have heard the name of this party for the first time over the last 11 months. Tigray is in need of aid, Tigray is in need of medicines, but people are forming new parties. Can this drawing room politics work? Three political parties issued a statement a few days ago: Betona, Salsevoene, and TIP. They had reservations against TPLF. The TPLF was in charge in Tigray, and international community was not taking these parties on board. There have been some disagreements between TPLF and other political parties in Tigray, but TPLF is with its people in Tigray. It's with them through thick and thin. You cannot just weaken TPLF by forming new parties sitting in Addis Ababa. Vision Tigray has backing of Ethiopian government. And if you have Ethiopian government's backing, it does not mean that you can prosper politically in Tigray. Tigray has its own problems. It needs people who can be on the ground to fight or to help the people of Tigray. So that is why I don't see this political party playing any key role in Tigray's politics. Lastly, viewers, General Werede, head of Tigray Defense Force, has issued some messages. Yesterday, he claimed that 27 out of 34 divisions of Ethiopian National Defense Force have been destroyed. And it's almost impossible for ENDF to recover. He sent three messages, viewers. First message is for the people of Ethiopia. He says, don't send your sons to the battlefield. Your sons will be killed because this war is unstoppable. His second message is for ENDF. He says, ENDF, you cannot stop TDF's advance, whatever you do. You will be captured. You will be taken prisoner. And third message is for the people of Tigray. He says that will ensure that in future this type of situation never develops. He is basically sending a message that TDF has advantage. He said that large number of Amhara ENDF soldiers have been killed, and he has not seen such a large number of casualties of ENDF Amhara forces in his entire life. War is definitely very intense, ongoing fighting, and casualties are high on ENDF side, on Amhara forces side, on TDF side as well. But can these messages work, especially for ENDF and Ethiopian people? Will ENDF listen to General Werede? Well, I don't see an end to this war militarily. I've been saying that for several weeks, that the war can come to an end through negotiation, through dialogue. Because warring parties are very entrenched in their belief that they are fighting for their survival. They are right or wrong. We're not discussing that. We're only saying they are very entrenched in their conviction that they must fight. They must defeat the other side. That is why his message, General Werede's message, I don't see it having an impact on ENDF or Ethiopian people, viewers. And what about his claims that 27 out of 34 divisions have been destroyed? If he is speaking the truth, then this war will be over in October. I don't think ENDF will be able to survive even this month if they have lost 70% of their entire force. But I think that it's a little exaggerated. Casualties have been high, no doubt, but it's not that just within a few days they have lost 27 of their divisions. No, fighting is still going on. TDF has made some gains on Valdia, far fronts. They are advancing towards Shifra, in Shifra as well. On Gashina front, TDF is holding its ground. Their ENDF has made some gains as well. It's far from over. War will go on. I don't see ENDF surrendering in a few days, or Amara forces surrendering in a few days. That's what happens. Thank you for watching.